Hey guys, LevelCap here. Today we're going to be mastering a very good carbine. This is the ACW-R. It shoots at 880 rounds per minute. It reloads in 1.83 seconds. This is just such a beast of a gun. I'm surprised I actually hadn't mastered it sooner. This gun was originally designed by Magpul Industries and was named the Masada. It then got bought by Bushmaster and they renamed the gun to the Adaptive Combat Rifle, also known as ACR. In Battlefield, it's known as the ACW-R. In the carbine classification of weapons, the ACW-R is only slightly beat by the MTAR in terms of rate of fire. It shoots 880 rounds per minute versus the MTAR's 900 rounds per minute. However, the ACW-R has considerably less recoil and better aiming down sight accuracy, not to mention a hell of a lot faster reloads. So in many respects, the ACW-R is far superior to the MTAR. And before I get ahead of myself in this video, if you're not familiar with a weapon mastery, that's where you get 500 kills with any gun and you get awarded with a cool little dog tag. I'm on a mission to get all the weapon masteries for all the primary weapons in the game, and if you would like to help me decide which gun to choose, you can leave a comment down below letting me know what kind of weapon you want me to master next. There's a list of the available weapons in the video description. Now the nice thing about carbines is that you can pick them for any class out there. Recon, support, engineer, doesn't matter. You can use the ACW-R all day, every day, and every single map if you decided to. I won't say it's the best gun for long range engagements, but team deathmatch style games where you're getting medium range to close range, this is going to be an amazing gun. Probably one of the better guns you can actually pick, simply because it has a crazy high rate of fire, which is great DPS for medium to close range, and its reload is 1.83 seconds. That is stupidly fast, and it's going to be so easy to get that reload off in close quarters and not really have to worry about getting outflanked in the time that you're actually reloading the weapon. Now in this video, I am using a stubby grip to help control some of that bullet bloom, so my bullets stay a little bit more accurate for longer, especially when firing in full auto. And I'm also using a compensator. The gun does have pretty significant side-to-side recoil. The compensator is going to tone that down a little bit and help me control the weapon and get more accurate shots, especially at medium range. Longer range, you're going to start to suffer a bit. You're going to end up wasting a lot of ammo, and it's not going to be as worthwhile. However, if you are playing something like the support class and you have essentially unlimited ammo all the time, then you can definitely go for those longer range kills and just burn through your entire 30-round mag, trying to get one guy at longer range. That's pretty much how many bullets you're gonna need to drop those further away targets. You're also not gonna want to use any sort of magnification beyond the standard 1x red dot sight. This gun just doesn't have the accuracy to support anything beyond this little coyote sight here. Now I do really enjoy using the Cobra sight on this weapon, but it's gonna take you close to 500 kills before you get it. So if you are an ACW-R enthusiast, you can unlock all the sights and finally use the Cobra sight or whichever red dot sight you prefer, but you will be getting the coyote much earlier on. Now as for unlocking things with this gun and getting your 500 kills if you are going for the mastery, you're going to want to pick maps that definitely facilitate the infantry heavy gameplay and close to medium range combat. So I mix it up between rush game modes, team deathmatch, and some obliteration. This is definitely one of those weapons that I feel is designed to take on a whole squad of guys versus just one kill at a time. It reloads so fast and shoots so fast that you can get a good triple spray. Double sprays are very common with this weapon, and if you got more enemies following up behind the guys you just killed, don't worry, you're going to have plenty of time to get your reload off. All you need is a small corner to duck behind just for that 1.83 seconds. Now I am using the assault class here. I was debating using the support class just so I could really take advantage of the fast rate of fire on this weapon and trying to hit longer range targets, but ultimately that med box keeps you alive a lot longer, and if you do end up running through all of your ammo, at least you know you're doing well. There's usually enough time to go find a support class and grab his ammo box or get him to toss one down for you. Make sure to always use your mini map to help you locate ammo boxes or med packs. Granted, there are generally speaking a lot more med packs than ammo boxes, so that could be seen as one incentive to play the support class over the medic class. Here we are playing a little bit of Golmud Domination, and it's not going to be too long before I get the required kills. This map definitely facilitates a lot of close quarter action, but if you destroy all the buildings in it, all of a sudden that close quarter action turns into a lot longer range. So beginning of the round you could be doing a lot better with the ACW-R, and later round you might actually want to switch up to something with a little bit more long range potential. And there we go, ACW-R Mastery Dog Tag, another one in the bag. There's still a lot of guns to go. battle. I did this challenge in Battlefield 3 also, and by the time I was done with it, I felt really comfortable picking up just about any gun in Battlefield and really knowing exactly what I was in for. Unless, of course, the gun that I pick up has a lot of weird and wonky attachments on it that make it really hard to use. And I will say Battlefield never fails to surprise me with some of the weird weapons that you pick up off of other people's kits. PDWs with 4x optics and suppressors. It's like people are purposely trying to do bad or pick really bad gun setups, but you know what, people find what works well for them and they use it. I do that, and I just like my 1x red dot sights. Other people like their massive magnification and suppressors. Whatever floats your boat. Now, one really cool thing about running aggressive weapons like the ACW-R is being able to be in the front lines, being able to be the guy who's arming the MCOM and shooting people while you're doing it. You definitely have the firepower and the speed to be right up there. You'll see I'm even playing defensively here on Rush and able to take out the whole offensive push right at the beginning of the round, slowing down the team drastically. Now, if you can find yourself a nice little corridor to post up in with the ACW-R, you're in a good spot. 880 rounds per minute. I can't say it enough. It's just a great rate of fire for this weapon. It's absolutely lethal. Rate of fire really is the name of the game in Battlefield. If you got a faster rate of fire weapon than your opponent, chances are you're going to win that firefight if you are evenly matched. And speaking of corridors, that one right there got me a nice little triple spray, just coming around the corner, firing full auto, 3 kills, no problem. People line themselves up, and that rate of fire does the rest of the work for you. And finally, we switched over to Hainan Resort Domination. My team is getting dominated capture point wise, and that is one of the harder things about this game, is that it plays out pretty much identically to Team Deathmatch, and your team might think they're doing well because they're getting good kills, but if you're not capturing the points on the map, then you're essentially just gonna lose the round. And the points are often in areas that are hard to capture or leave you very exposed, so there isn't a huge amount of incentive to go for them, especially considering that you only get 25 points sometimes for capturing a flag, whereas a kill is worth 100 points, so why not go for an enemy if it's going to be more worthwhile? Domination could use a little bit of balance, but I will say I do enjoy Hainan Resort. You gotta be careful on this map because you don't want to get stuck out in the open. I try and play close quarters in by the hotel, very predictable corners, and you can use the sound to your advantage and try and figure out where the enemies are coming from. Like this map a lot, but only if I am by the hotel. If I get stuck out really long range and the whole enemy team has the hotel locked down, this can be a real nightmare of a map. Overall, it worked out really well though. I played the gun to its strengths, close to medium range, taking advantage of that mini map, making sure to stay topped off on ammo whenever I could, or killing a support player, taking their ammo box, throwing it on the ground, and switching back to my own kit. Let me know what gun you would like me to master next. There is a list in the video description. It's getting slightly smaller, but we still got tons of shotguns, sniper rifles, PDWs. There are plenty of guns to go through. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is LevelCap, signing off.